Bum 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 choo. Bum 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 choo. Bum bum choo. BRS.
I don't need to tell a story.
Help me out.
This isn't vanilla ice. Vanilla ice. I had some ice. Tell a story.
Cubes.
It rhymes with
tubes.
I have a lot to deal with. I
Show me the
don't.
Chuck E. Cheese dance.
Alright, from what I remember, this is from 3 years ago. I worked at Chuck E. Cheese for a short period of time. I didn't have a vehicle. My friend had to take me. And then Tony Romeo from the Cowboys took his son for his 5th birthday. But I didn't know what was going on. But the manager told me to dance extra well after the day that they were very rude to me. Because something about the little ticket sales, because kids don't know how to count their tickets or something. So this is a dance that I remember. But in Dallas, Texas, on July 3rd, they're on a big Chuck E. Cheese thing, because I'm still affiliated with a nice guy. His name is Matt. And anyways, so from what I remember, so put your hands up in the air. I was Chuck E. Cheese a few times. Dance around. Do that. Boom. 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 And that costume was hot, and then you kind of like throw out the tickets, but you were in the costume for 7 minutes and 30 seconds. Then the manager, like, the first time I did it, he's like, oh, these teenagers could do this? You can't be in the costume? Because I've never deeped into a costume. And it scared the crap out of me about 3 or 4 years ago. I'm sorry I'm not 15 or 16 like your normal crowd. Excuse me, but yeah, I dipped into it and I did the Chuck E. Cheese dance. Put your hands up. I don't know. I'm trying to remember. It's been a while. So forgive me. There you go.
So did the Chuck E. Cheese dance look like that?
No, not like that.
Okay. That's what it was. Okay.
No, I remember. I can never get that right. I got the high five wrong.
Great job. The next thing you're going to do is step really high and stomp our feet on the ground.
Then we're going to do the wiggle.
And wiggle like a worm all over town. And then we're going to give ourselves a high five again.
I can never figure out the high five.
Great job. Next, we do our happy knee.
Like you're like doing a fist thing.
And then we're going to switch our arms twice and do our Chucky ears.
I didn't say it.
Awesome.
I didn't say how it was the best. I always did it
Fly to
too.
the left and wave our hands in the air. And back to the right. Twice to the
That's why I can't do aerobics.
and back to our right. Slide. Great
Oh,
job.
come on. You do this stuff.
Hot then, Chucky.
That was me once. That costume was heavy.
So
as
you were
heck, and it
actually
smelled
Chuck E.
like-
Cheese.
Yes, I was Chuck E. Cheese for 6 weeks. Not Tony Roman.
How did you get that job?
I got it, because I got it.
My goodness. You really were Chuck E. Cheese.
And I stumped over a kid because my glasses broke down.
So you were employed as Chuck E. Cheese. What do they pay? Like $15 an hour?
No, $10.50.
Oh, $10.50?
This is for teenagers, not for adults. High five. Give yourself a high five. And those shoes were.
So this was for months?
Huh?
3 or 4 months?
No, 1 month.
You can only handle it for 1 month?
No, because Dustin had to drive me to work. I didn't have
I know
to
that, but I'm saying you could handle it for a month?
It pleases, everything it pleases. Pleases. That's how you did it. You throw the tickets in there.
So you could handle...
150 tickets.
Oh, that's the ticket thing that you were talking about.
150
So you
tickets.
can handle that for a month?
Yeah, I didn't have a car at the time.
Well, I know that, but I mean, why aren't you still there?
I didn't have a car at the time. This is like 3 years ago.
Murder conviction. Let's see. So Nicole Smith writes in and says that she feels that Derek Chauvin deserves the maximum for each count served consecutively. And I'm getting
So I'm watching the Derek Chauvin sentencing. It's amazing how if you're a police officer, you actually get less time for murder. So what we're doing here is we're making some guacamole. I really like guacamole. It's good for my tummy. And I'm putting some lemon sauce in it here. Actually, it's lime sauce. So I'm choosing lime sauce at this particular moment.
It is kind of shocking that he didn't get.
I'm going to just kind of smush up my guacamole that I'm choosing to have at this moment.
The video that we've all seen.
At exactly 3 o'clock. Now, I could have chose to have the guacamole at 1 o'clock, but since I chose it at 3 o'clock for whatever reason, or 3:50, then I'm in control of when I eat something. So I'm going to kind of squish this up a little bit. You'll kind of see me doing it here. One way I can do it is I can turn it around kind of like this right here.
He wouldn't have died. And so, you can go back and watch some of our video coverage on that. I don't want to put words in the mouth of the medical professionals who were brought in. They were definitely served a harsh sentence, right? But I don't know why he didn't just go for the 30 years that the prosecutors had asked for. Passed right over my post. I didn't see it. I'm going to see if I can find it. But I promise you I did not intentionally pass over the post. We have something from Non-Human Humanist who says that Derek Chauvin is a danger to the public and should be considered. When we come out, or when he comes out, will he be able to harm anyone else? I hope not. So that's, he's definitely a danger to society. And the lack of remorse.
What did he get?
What he did.
15 years.
I told you 15.
They got 15 years, and then he can appeal the case. He'll probably serve about, I don't know, 5 years. If he wasn't a police officer, they probably would have gave him the death penalty, or at least, life in prison. That's usually what they give people, is they give them life in prison when they kill someone. A lot of cases, or at least 30 or 40 years. If it was a black police officer and a white guy, it'd have been a whole different case.
So what was he? He wasn't a police officer?
I just don't think that should be used.
Yeah, he was. He'll never be a police officer again. He was a police officer. Now he's not. Now he's a criminal for about 5 years. He'll serve about 5 years of it. I don't know. He might serve the whole 15.
One thing I wanted to bring up quickly is there is a little bit of an inconsistency in what we're trying to do in the country in terms of the criminal justice system, how we need to reform it. As we know, the system is brutally punitive. We see people serving insanely long sentences, and that's something that we want to reform. And
So I'm gonna add a little olive oil to my guacamole.
reaction to this Derek Chauvin sentencing is anger, and I feel it, right? Like the justified anger that someone can do that to another human being and not spend the rest of their lives behind bars, right?
So the reason why I'm making guacamole during the Derek Chauvin sentencing is because Derek Chauvin didn't do anything but put his knee on George Floyd's back of his neck to kill him. It was no big deal to him at the time. He didn't have any emotion. Wasn't really crying about it. Wasn't angry. It was just like he was making guacamole. Like no big deal. So, you know, I guess certain people kill each other, or certain people kill people and they get life in prison. Other people, they got special privileges. But I'm going to make my guacamole right now. At this moment. Because I chose at this very moment to make my food. But he doesn't choose when he eats.
Gotta tell you, it was a thrill for me to see y'all. You played so well, you won the money when you got out there.
Really, we are, yeah. Gilligan's Island, bless their hearts, they're wonderful people.
We'll all have a little party at the Lobster Barrel a little later. Let's meet them all. I know them and love them, but let's meet them.
Yes, certainly, ladies and gentlemen, and Dickie, of course. Yeah. Mr. Howell on the island, Jim Backus.
That's Hal. Remember the millionaire?
This would be Miss Natalie Schaefer.
That's his wife. Lovey. Her name was Lovey.
Our brilliant man, our brilliant man on the island, our professor, Mr. Russell Johnson.
The professor and Mary Ann.
And certainly, again, it goes without saying, last but not least, our lovely Dawn Wells, Mary Ann.
Thank you for being here.
So she recently died. Yeah, we talked about it on the live stream.
Because Jim said he wanted a stunt check for doing the show. Coming down the stairs. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, thank you for being with us. Welcome again.
Well, this is my first game show, and I'm adoring it.
I really thank you, because I know a lot of you don't.
Oh my God, she's in character.
You're so elegant.
That's great.
I'm lovely. Like one for
She
reading,
really
one
did all that.
for assisting. I'm sort of embarrassing. Thank you. But the professor.
Hi, Richard. I'm well, thank you.
Here's the
They're almost
gambler.
exactly the same.
I'm in about a girl, you know.
Are you really?
Fourth generation.
Where are you born?
Reno?
Get lollipop. Do it again.
Oh.
No, never again. You know, because I had a black salmon with worth $100. I could make the difference if we'll play in the big game. But you've done very well until now.
We don't need it.
We gamblers don't need it. Sure. Look at them. Look at one. Look at them. Yeah.
So the other side's Batman.
Batman, right out.
I met Eli Wallach. That's actually Adam West. I think he was, Eli Wallach was on the same.
Children all over the world with one
I
of
don't
the
know.
basic problems in this world, and that is enough food.
So did James
That's
Lipton.
all. Thank you.
Right, Lipton.
Well, we're delighted
Yeah,
to be
Lipton
here.
did too.
We had a little taste of victory the other time. Yes, it felt so good.
That's good. Well, good always. Let's make it.
It's better than fighting drivers. By right, one of the worst villainesses ever to walk in Gotham City. Also, Miss America one time, our friend Lee Merriweather.
Yeah, there's several of them. There's more than one. Which is who you are, basically.
So well, and gave us all such.
Oh, wow.
The taller half, the tougher half of the crime-fighting duo.
Not taller, tougher.
Wow, he looks completely
For
different.
award.
Yeah, he looks nothing like Robin.
And
Without
Mr.
the little
Vincent
mask.
Price.
What are you talking about?
No, we're watching Family Feud with Gilligan's Island from the 70s. What's the name of the host?
I have no clue.
No, you told me. And then there were, I guess, the Batman people with
Yeah, Adam
West.
Right.
Okay, I know that because you are a little bit older than me. And then it'd be really cool to find something on YouTube with the Brady Bunch.
Ty Miller's the guy who's posting that.
Oh, okay,
Right.
gotcha.
We'll find the guy's name.
So now this could be
This
the
is
second
1970s
episode.
Family Feud.
Right. So Gilligan's Island beat the Batman family, at the time. And now they're going back to compete against the
Lost in Space, I think.
Lost to Space. And then the next episode from this guy is Lost to Space versus something else. So now we know they lose. But it was so cool seeing Don Wells on there and Alan. So it had 5 of the cast members. It had Mr. Howell, Miss Howell.
Right.
Of course, the skippers at the beginning. Mr.
Right.
Howell, Miss Howell. Professor Don Wells. That's 5. So we missed Gilligan and Ginger.
Hey, what did the Lost in Space robot say?
I have no idea.
He had a slogan, though, in Lost in Space. The robot, remember? He said something. So the robot doesn't really say anything. I think he says warning sometimes. But the guy's name was Richard Dawson from Family Feud.
Oh, yeah.
And he passed away well, not recently, but he passed away. Depends on what you think recent is.
No. I left out important.
He's been dead for a long time.
I left out important people that make stuff happen in the film industry. The producer and the director is Sherwood S. So remember it's SS.
Sherwood?
Sherwood.
Yeah, I've heard of him.
SHERWW. And he also produced Brady Bunch.
Really?
I was born in the 80s and I had the books. Brady Bunch, Gilligan's Island, Lucille Ball. And it was like really, really cool. And I kind of grew up on Family Feud a little
So
bit.
what brought that up?
I don't know, because he made stuff happen. It was like really cool.
Sherwood?
Yeah, Sherwood.
Huh.
Yeah. So let's go watch Gilligan's Island.
Warning.
Let's do it.
Warning.
Warning.
Cannot compute.
Mr. President, status control on Jupiter 2. As of this moment, the spacecraft has passed the limits of our galaxy. It's presumed to be hopelessly lost in space.